You want to intro it? Do you want to intro it?
Every time he intros it, you say, no, I don't like your intro, then do the intro anyway.
Freestyles.
It happens every time.
You freestyles.
All right. Anyways, welcome back to the WDK Podcast. I'm JC. This is
Tavon.
And behind the camera, we got
JJ.
And our social media manager,
Vivi.
There we go. So, I mean, it's been a minute since we've been back in it.
It hasn't, but
It's
been a week.
JJ wasn't here last week.
Oh, JJ.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't still.
True. I'll get you that. Okay. I apologize. I jumped to conclusions. Yes, it's been a minute since we've all been in the studio. Yeah, it's a studio.
I mean, it looks like one.
Yeah. Do you have any quick questions? I know you like to just spur them quick questions at the beginning and end of the episode sometimes.
Oh, no, that's just for the end.
Just the end?
That's just the end.
All right. Well, I'll ask a quick one. What's your favorite color, everybody? Red?
Blue.
Orange.
Purple. We all have different ones. What you shake your head?
Orange. I'm sorry.
All right. Real quick. I'll defend it right now. What is the color of your favorite anime character's hair?
Whose?
Or sorry, of the big three.
Oh, okay. The big three.
Ichigo.
It's bleached, actually.
It's bleached, and what color is it?
It's yellow.
Yellow is crazy. Darkest yellow I ever seen in my life.
So is Naruto's jumpsuit. It's yellow.
Doesn't no.
Bright yellow.
Okay, and then the best of the shonen animes, his jumpsuit is red. Or sorry, orange.
Who has a jumpsuit?
Goku?
Goku's not the big three.
No, I said of shonen.
Oh, best of shonen.
Mm-hmm.
No, but anyways, yes, welcome in again to the podcast. I got a good question to start us off with. Actually, we'll get the ball rolling, get the discussion going. So, it is a question I saw on another podcast, but it wasn't like a big question. But I took it and ran with it. So, it goes: if you were being bailed out of jail. Like, assume you're getting bailed out of jail, and assuming you didn't know who was bailing you out. So let's say you didn't call nobody, but they're just like, all right, you're finally getting out. Or maybe you did call a bunch of people and you don't know who actually is coming to pick you up or bailed you out. Mm-hmm. Who would you expect to be the one actually bailing you out? And to make it a little more tricky, let's say it's none of us, right?
Okay.
Right, because I honestly think off default it would be me bailing all you motherfuckers. I think so.
Probably. I'm not gonna lie. First person I call would be out now.
Whoa, me bailing you all out. Well, let's say it's none of us, so we can't choose each other. Who do you think would bail you out?
Shit,
Or I can go first. Give you some time to think on it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I know it'd be fucking Loki. I know it'd be Jahan. And I would hate it that it was him too, because he would come and be like, look who needed daddy's help or something. And I was like, no, leave me in there. Like, I know, it'd be annoying that it would be him. I know it would be him. For those who don't know, Jahan, Loki, that's my best friend. I know he'd bail me out, and he'd do it in a heartbeat and not think about it, but he would rag about it the whole time.
Oh, you'd never live it down.
I couldn't live it down.
It would be like 6 years in the future.
Yeah.
After it happened, and you'd still be getting.
You remember that time I bailed you out of jail?
Exactly. So if he heard for a second that I was in jail and needed help bailing out, I know he'd go. So that's who I would say. What are you?
I think the issue is with me. Either I would not know any numbers offhand to call for anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Don't assume you need like realistic expectations to get them. So like,
it'd be like say the name and then they somehow have the contact.
Yeah, likelihood is that it could be anybody. This isn't a perfect world, so it doesn't have to make 100% sense.
I just meant in the sense like that is possibly what would happen, and also I would probably be too fucking stubborn to call anybody. I would fucking sit there and stew. Because I know that the second it doesn't matter who, whether it be siblings, distant relatives, cousins, I know everything would be like, just give me that look like, oh, you got angry this time.
Oh, no. Put me back before I kill somebody. Put me back. I deserve to be in there now because I'm about to kill somebody.
I'm about to snap.
Honestly, I know. Low key, the same way, like, if it was me, I'd do the same shit.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly why that's why I think I wouldn't call, because the only person I would actually call is him, but at the same time, that going through my mind, I'm
gonna stay here for a week at least.
I'll stay. I don't give a fuck. Whatever time they gave me, I'm staying there.
What about you, JJ? Who do you think would be bailing you out?
Probably have to say mom's too.
Mom, that's what I was thinking too.
Mom's coming to get me.
She gets you. She'd kill you, though.
I'd be murked.
Hey, she'd kill you, but she'd get you. What about you, Vivi?
Honestly, I feel like for me too, in two different veins, I have both where I know if I call dad, he would immediately drop everything.
I know.
Yeah.
Dad would immediately drop. But I feel like other than that, if it didn't have to be dad or anybody, it would definitely be Rain.
Oh, yeah, Rain,
Oh,
for
you
sure.
have such a good out too.
Rain
Yeah.
She'd come for you.
Yeah, Rain would 100. The second I told her, especially since Rain has experience with the legal system and people being, she would immediately just be like, "I'm coming right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring my lawyer. I know who I'm supposed to talk to. I'll get you food." She would come with everything and be fires blazing at everyone. She'd be like, "She didn't do it. Whatever she did, didn't do it. I'm the alibi." Like,
Rain would definitely come.
definitely bail me out.
I
So
can see it.
I think if it wasn't family, it'd definitely be my best friend, Randy. Oh, but I know,
Randy?
I know,
Randy.
oh no.
he would like. He'd be the type of person to be like, before I let you out, you have to like bark for me or something.
Oh
Dickhead,
my.
bro. He's been holding his camera. Type shit. And I'm just like, I'm staying.
Actually, put me back in.
Exactly. I can see that for sure. Gosh. Yeah, so that's a good random question. I saw another podcast.
Actually, that did bring up another question that I have. Kind of a jail topic, because I was listening to another podcast and I heard them talking about it. And it was so there's such thing as weekend jail.
Oh, I've heard about that.
So you like lesser offense people will get the chance to not have their schedule ruined and be like still be able to go to work and stuff during the week or take care of their family, and then on the weekend they go into jail. The question is, would you rather take 3 months in jail straight, or whatever that equates to in weekends?
Few things dependent. These weekend jail visits, or being in jail in general. Does my work know about it? My like, is this a public thing?
I think it would be the same as if because the record is public, you did do the offense. If somebody were to background check, they would find out.
Background check is whatever.
It's one of those things where, like, say they're like, "Hey, you want to go hang out on the weekend?" and you can make that decision whether it's like, "Yeah, no, I gotta go to jail," or it's like you make up an excuse why you can't go. Yeah, it's whether you tell them or not.
Honestly, weekend jail all day. I know I'd be going in there longer.
That's
3 months. 3 months on just the weekends would probably be like a year or something, or 2 years, or a year and a half, let's say. Because I'm only in there 2 days, but at least I could still I could keep my life private, you know? That would just be my business. And I would lead a life that doesn't allow people to question why I'm never available on the weekends, you know? So, like...
Yeah, but then, like, people get suspicious, and then the certain people get suspicious, and then they do background checks. Like, oh, this guy has this offense.
Who's these people?
Anybody. It's possible. It's
way.
quite literally possible. There are people that'll go that lane.
In Canada, the records aren't as public as they are in the U.S., I think.
Well, to be honest, I think all public records are public. And the offense to put you in jail is a public offense.
I don't know if it is, but anyways.
Or a public record, is it?
Yeah, a few of them.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know
I'm not
either, but I
debating it,
can't
just
sit there
I
and
don't
say that it is fact, but
but
we're under the impression of that, and we're just I'm saying go based off that.
Okay, even based off that, I'm not that close with anybody at work for it to be a concern.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody at work who I am close enough with, I'd probably tell them anyways. If I was that close, you know.
That's true. Honestly, they probably already know that I got arrested anyways to get weekend jail.
So work, I don't think work would ever really look into it.
Unless you decide to, because in the year and a half you decide to change careers, then you quite literally have a record.
No, for that year and a half, I'm not changing.
Yeah, actually, at that point,
stay.
you can't really change
careers, no,
because it's part of your record.
Yeah, I'm not changing. I'm staying at wherever I'm working. The people who are close to me would likely already know because I'm not that secretive about like the life stuff about me.
Mm-hmm.
So like my roommates and stuff, they would know.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm about to go to jail this weekend. And for the next 17 weekends.
Yeah.
Like
not hanging out.
We're never gonna be doing shit on the weekends for the next year, whatever. But I think I at least like it's not like I'm gonna try to start dating somebody while I'm going to jail on the weekends. Or I'm gonna pick up fucking classes or join a team.
There are people that look on the registry for that.
Yeah, I ain't one of them. I'm also one who wouldn't go to jail. Let's be real.
True.
But weekends.
In a scenario.
The thing is, if I go 3 months straight, I have to change my life entirely.
Like, I guess, yeah.
Lose my job,
but
lose
like,
my routine.
Oh man,
stuff like that. What?
The weekend is and also, well, I guess they probably work around my schedule because I do have an off schedule. But weekends in general would I would hate the fact that I work every day to then go to jail on the weekends.
Yeah, so like I'm saying, I think the weekends would definitely be easier for me to like maintain my regular life and stuff.
Yeah, I just couldn't do with the working on the weekdays, being annoyed at the fact that I have to work on the weekdays, and then
go sit in a jail cell.
Can't look forward to the weekends because the weekends are jail.
Yeah, but I would look forward to the weekdays so much. As soon as my work day's done, I'm enjoying the afternoons. You're not catching me work late or overtime ever. I don't care. And then on the weekends, I would dedicate to like study or something. Like if I'm a gym goer, I'm gonna work ham on the weekends at the gym. If I'm a reader, I'm gonna catch up on my reading on the weekends or research or whatever. Because like as bad as jail/prison is, there are little activities you can still do.
Yeah.
It's not like, I don't get to game or something.
That's the issue for me completely.
Yeah, but you can game Monday through Friday. The weekends are gonna suck, but it would make you honestly.
I think it'd just be an issue of like me being overtired because I want to use most of the weekdays because like after work I typically want to take a nap for a couple hours, but then knowing that I have to stay up the whole day and then go to sleep relatively early because you're gonna be exhausted.
Nap on the weekends in jail, bro.
There's no catching up on sleep, and it's gonna be so. I know I can't sleep in jail.
Why? How you know that?
I just know. If I'm in prison, bro,
I don't think I'd sleep in jail either because I sleep on my stomach.
Exactly.
So I sleep ass up.
You're not in Guantanamo Bay. Okay? They don't do weekends there.
There's somebody in there that's like, you know what? We're in here.
No, it's low security if they do weekends. I'll tell you that right now. You're going to be at the lowest tier. If they're willing to let you out 5 days a week, I promise you, when you're in there, it's not no maximum security.
It doesn't have to be maximum security.
Somebody could just be
in there with a bunch of fraud people.
There's a bunch of fraud people. There's a bunch of fraud people out here that still be doing that shit.
Yeah, but anybody
not in
there,
jail where there's minimum security.
What I'm saying is where there's these people who are in, everybody's just trying to do their time and get out. I promise you. The jails where they offer weekends, everybody's trying to do their time and get out. Nobody's gonna be doing no crazy shit. This isn't like Prison Break or the gang fucking persons that we see online.
Unfortunately, because of the times we live in, a lot of people believe that specifically. So they get in jail and they get that, like, especially it's a week in jail. So it is the lower offense. It's gonna get the less hardened people who don't know that perception will just go in and just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take on the biggest person in this bitch and do this thing, thinking that it's gonna be like that, and then all of a sudden, I took a long nap that night, and that nigga came in. And
what I'm saying,
I couldn't sleep. My mind.
If a person has that kind of history, they won't be at that jail.
It doesn't matter if they have that type of hit. They
so this their first time, and they're just gonna happen to target you.
Anything can happen. Quoting Kevin Garnett, okay? Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. That's true, but it's just like, are you scared to walk on the sidewalk every time?
Yeah, a few times. I'm scared to walk on the sidewalk. There's a guy I knew at my when I used to work another shift on my job. That quite literally happened to him, where he was walking on the sidewalk to work, and a truck jumped the sidewalk, and boom.
Accidents happen, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't live your life still, though. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying I live it consciously. And when you get into that point, guess what? If I'm in jail, I'm living a lot more consciously at that point, bro.
Honestly, I think you'd be all right sleeping on the weekends at the low security jail.
I think I'll be all right as well, but because of that one thought in the back of my mind, it's not going to happen. My mind won't let me go to sleep. I'm telling you. I'm not saying that I won't, like, out of principle. I'm saying that it's not going to happen.
Okay. Well, okay. We went on this tangent too long. What I say I would do the weekends versus the 3 months straight. What are you saying, JJ?
Weekends.
Yeah.
It's
pretty much the same reason?
Yeah, basically.
Like, it's the only way you can maintain.
Because I can still do things during the week, right? It doesn't matter to me.
Being able to be out during the week, the weekends it wouldn't feel like you're going to jail. You'd feel like you're going to work.
I feel like
I just shitty job.
I just sleep out most of the day on the weekend, and then I'd be out of jail.
What about you, Vivi?
Yeah, I think I would do the weekends, but I would, mainly just do it to catch up on stuff or to have it in the background. Like, if I'm going to school or something during the week, I'm studying, getting all the homework. I'll be the most top A student. I had nothing to do for 3 days.
What about you?
I still go weekends, but
okay. Just to spice up the question, because I feel like that was a little too easy. Let's say 2 weeks straight versus a year of weekends. Would you rather be in there for 2 weeks straight and be done?
2 weeks straight.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks straight. Yeah.
Or a whole year every single weekend you're losing?
Not 2 weeks straight.
Okay, I'm gonna keep spicing it because it can't be so easy one way or another.
Yeah.
2 weeks maximum security.
Yeah, no, 2 weeks still.
Versus
I go
the
2 weeks.
Weekend jail at the weekend.
I go 2 weeks.
Yeah?
2 weeks.
Maximum security.
Most terrified 2 weeks of my entire life. Bro.
Maximum security. I'm gonna do something crazy and then go to solitary confinement.
What do you mean? You'll get extended. You can't do that.
Crazy. Maximum security.
This guy. I'm gonna commit more crimes.
I tell you, another time. Your shit.
No, you can't do anything crazy because that'll extend your time. So you got to be 2 weeks regular behavior. Hopefully you don't get like stabbed or raped or nothing crazy like that.
Fucking short too. That's a
2 weeks. 2 weeks just long enough where somebody would fuck with you. You know,
2 weeks, bro. I'd be polite to everybody. I'd be like, "Good night, sir."
Fuck,
and you can't but if you're a bitch too, that won't mean they won't fuck with you.
Yeah, no, I'm doing the.
You know what? I'll learn from the stories that I've heard. I'll just before I'm going in, I'll learn how to braid hair.
Hey, Jason, you gotta get your skills up. They say you can't do that to that man. He's the only braider in the back.
I'm telling you, you know how to learn. You know how to braid hair. You safe in there.
I'll still go for the 2 weeks though. I think I can tough it out.
I'm not doing no 2 weeks. Maximum security.
I think I can regular. Tough it out. I think I can tough it out.
No.
What, you think I'm in there with Killer Croc? They're still humans.
Exactly.
They're still humans, but it's maximum security. That means these are killers.
Yeah,
they're not just criminals. They're killers.
Mind you,
okay.
At the beginning when it was the light security chill one, it was anything can happen.
Exactly.
And now maximum security. These people have records of doing this already.
These are people
and
who
it's like, it'll be fine.
These are people who are never coming back out.
You know why? You know what?
And God forbid they're just like, I need you to do something since you're going to be coming out.
No.
You want to get here for 2 weeks? when you get out,
why would I tell them I'm only there for 2 weeks?
Yeah, nobody's knowing
know.
that.
They would
I'm
know.
in maximum security.
I'm in maximum security.
They
I'm
don't know
not.
why I'm here.
They don't know why I'm here. If someone asks me, I want to say, yo, I murdered somebody.
And then
They caught me.
they're just like, who'd you murder?
My ex-wife.
Nah.
Oh, you're a wife killer?
Oh,
this
that's
guy's a
wrong,
wife killer. Wife killer on the yard.
Exactly.
Done.
I know exactly the plan that I can.
You're done.
I got the perfect plan. Yeah, I went in there for murder. Well, who'd you murder? I killed a pedophile.
See?
And they're gonna be like, okay, we understand. There's nobody in there like that.
And then the CEO comes up like, he's lying.
He's allowed to do
None of that.
He lying.
Homeboy's coming out in 2 weeks. And they're just like, oh no.
Oh, see, that's the issue now, because now I'm getting an extended sentence. So I'm beating that.
What are you doing that?
You know what? Now I'm gonna prove why I'm here.
Man, so you want me to kill somebody?
Nah.
You want questioning me?
Yeah. I'm not honestly. I'm not doing maximum security under any circumstances. Like it's just not happening. Especially, God forbid, it's a third world country. God forbid. We've seen the ones in like
Mexico and shit.
Mexico and like the Philippines or
Yeah.
God forbid you go to North Korea jail.
I think they just have you in a box.
They're coming for your whole family.
I think you're dead, bro. You're just dead.
Like, you gonna die.
God no. So
Yeah.
like maximum security in Canada is probably light compared to a lot of other countries. But
Yeah, I think
I wouldn't.
Oh yeah, can I pick my jail? I'll go to Denmark.
No,
Denmark's nice.
Hotel rooms.
You mean a freaking college? It's a university,
Go right into a dorm.
bro.
Those are
Look
chill.
better than the dorms at
Actual-
freaking Humber. What?
Actual rehabilitation. I'll make it.
Literally, they
You
actually
guys get
do
computers? What?
There's internet in here?
Like,
it. At this point, can I just pay to stay?
yo,
I'll do a crime.
I'll do a crime.
Yeah.
No way, I'd have to do the year. I
Yeah.
just make friends with everybody,
That's what I'm
as much
saying.
people, and especially if there are
Weekends for
multiple
a year.
people doing it, I
How
just go
many-
out and have chill with them.
There's what 52 weeks in a year, so I'll be there 100 days out of the year. That's chill. I'm doing it.
Nah, I want my weekends, man. At that point, it's just like, bro, I don't want to be here every weekend anymore.
True, but
I could just tough it out for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but like, what if you get stabbed on like the third day?
Why would I get stabbed?
Did I die?
If I didn't die, I'm blessed too.
Did I die? That's
Wait,
the only
do
concern.
Am I hearing things correctly?
Yeah.
Did I die
did I-
though?
Potentially, actually.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Usually
We
why they
don't
stab
know.
people.
Like, bro, nah.
Nah, because if I survive it, then I'm in the medical ward for a few days.
Exactly.
This man's
I'm
in the
out.
hospital for a week. That's alright.
I mean, I'm trying to get stabbed the first day. So
You know who I am?
Yeah, but what if you come out and
I
they're
went
like,
to hospital for months.
motherfucker can like cut out a chunk of your liver, and when you get out, you're gonna have to like, you're like, yeah, you've gotta like poop in a bag from the rest of your life now.
Oh my goodness.
or something.
I don't think they have such long knives to get to my liver.
They make knives out of anything. We
Yeah,
don't
Yeah,
know.
but they're not that long. They really
shank
they have to
will hit your
conceal
liver.
them.
A shank will hit your liver.
Yeah, but they
I was
can.
gonna say.
You acting
they
like
can do
there's a lot
this.
of space, like bro.
I'll
blade
I'll-
This will go through.
It won't even.
kitchen
Doesn't
knife.
even be that
it has to
big.
be smaller than that.
Bro, this blade. A blade. This
I don't think
big.
that's getting to my
That's
liver.
hitting your liver.
That's not hitting my liver.
Do
I
you
don't
know
think so.
how thick do
How
you
do you
think
think your body
skin
is?
Huh?
I think you think your whole body's like this, front to back. And you tell me a blade this big.
I don't think it's to my liver. I don't think it's to my liver.
That's half of your body already.
Nah.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yo,
You're
this man's
crazy.
liver is in his
Shanks
like
impale.
spine.
Shanks impale.
Like-
they don't. They don't
like-
stab. Knife stab.
A
Now
phone.
stab.
Can go through half of your body. Half. As
Yeah.
much of the phone is half of your body.
Okay.
And mind you,
That's
imagine
not as big as
this is
a
just a
knife.
blade.
Mhm.
All you need is the phone to be a blade, not counting where his hand is.
That's what I'm saying. Of course that's taking out your liver, bro.
Maybe.
Bro.
Anything in there.
People stab people with like pocket knives. People
Exactly.
have liver injuries and organ injuries from pocket knives. Just someone stabbing them on their walk.
Bro, Swiss Army knife.
Bro, like nails can go far enough. Like when people shoot like motherfuckers with a nail gun.
Yeah, but that's got a lot of propulsion. That goes in.
Like, okay, whatever. But okay, like look at the size of an actual. Have you seen the size of an actual bullet?
Yeah.
Like a 9mm. It's just
That's
tiny.
different though. That's being
Yeah,
shot from a
pebble.
gun.
Granted,
Yeah, but what I'm saying-
It's a big one. Hey, that one can't count.
That's the 50 cal.
If you get shot with that, it's
picture
over.
of the 50 cal, right?
Yeah, I have a bullet casing. When I
Actually,
shot
no
50
picture
cal.
of the 50 cal. YouTube will know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they will not let you show that.
But
On the top of the thing.
yeah, we have a
lighter.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't count. That's
a
huge.
massive bullet. But no, even what my point is, a tiny little pebble going that far into you can like do so much damage, and that's
Extreme.
tiny.
That's being shot from a gun, though.
I'm not saying, yeah, but the reach isn't the issue. We already established the knife's reaching your organ, right? 100%.
Mhm.
It's long enough to reach. It like your finger. Somebody, if a motherfucker was like Superman, could poke you in the chest. Hit your heart.
What's it called? One Piece.
Oh,
Like a finger's long enough to snap, so they're gonna make shanks bigger than a finger, most likely.
For sure.
I can see that.
For sure
And
they
that
take
would
part of the bed. Is that not what
Dummy
it
you
is?
up.
A lot
Like what if
of
somebody
them.
hits you in the eye or something?
Ooh.
I just lost my
In the
eye.
neck! You're dead!
No, death is one thing. Okay.
Losing
But why would niggas
Uh,
want to kill me, though? I'm not.
You said you were gonna go and do crazy shit for one thing.
I didn't know I'd get extra time. I didn't know
I said,
that.
I thought this was it.
I thought I would just get my 2 weeks, and no matter what I do in jail, I still only have 2 weeks. That's what I thought.
This is
You got a
exactly
year.
him sitting in the interrogation room after he like killed somebody.
What do you mean? I said more time. Yes, in 2 weeks.
Agreement.
It's like
Only
2
2
weeks.
weeks.
You killed him, man.
Nah, that's why. If it was like that, I would do that though. I'd do something
Yeah, but
crazy
then
and
somebody-
then sit in solitary confinement for like a couple days.
Yeah, but you realize you still have to walk through the cell blocks when you leave?
Yeah, or solitary. I don't think they usually put you for crazy extended time.
No, it's like a day.
It's like 2-3 days on the like.
It
If you
depends on
killed
the-
somebody, you'd probably get there for
Yeah.
like a week, let's say.
Yeah, and that's
Or
one
maybe
of my
even
weeks
3.
gone.
Yeah, but then you come back now.
I'll do it again.
What if they get to you first?
Hey,
That won't happen.
now you
How you
have
know?
back.
that won't happen.
That
They
won't
will
happen.
know when you're coming back before you know when you're coming back.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
You'll lose
tell
track
you.
of the
Oh, yeah, I
time
will
while
lose
you're
track
in
of
there.
time.
They don't tell you.
They'll say.
Mm,
The CEOs would straight up tell you, bro.
maybe. It
So you'll
depends
be like,
on
oh, he got a week in
He's got a week
solitary.
in solitary. And then you'd be like, all right, a week. When he comes back, we rush him.
Bro, they're not getting. I'm gonna kill one more and then.
How?
go back.
Oh,
They
you
kill
think-
one
oh,
more.
Please explain to me.
You're coming
how
back
someone-
from solitary. You ain't got nothing on you.
It's not even that. You act as if the guards are gonna stop after you've killed somebody.
I'm gonna kill somebody and run. I'll kill somebody and run.
You guys gonna be running around the courtyard. In
Yo, guys, you're chasing me.
Bro, go watch a prison movie, man.
Hey, them guards will look at you and walk away.
Like, what did he do? Oh, he killed somebody? That's the second one this week? All right, I think we might let this go. We might let them handle this one.
Gosh, man.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, no jail. Ain't going to jail anytime soon. So,
I'll man the 2 weeks.
That's what I think. Yeah.
okay. What else we got? I got one of those scenarios again. There's a few, but I don't know which one to choose. All right. So, I got a post, saw it on Instagram. It's just a random question, one of those what if scenarios. So I'll have it play with us, and then we can answer based on what we think. All right. So
New question. You get $1.1 billion from a genie tax-free, but there's a catch. What's the catch? The money will magically appear in your bank account. Your bank won't question where the money came from, and the government won't come for its taxes. Here's the catch though. You've got to spend $100 million of that billion in 1 year, only on yourself. No gifts for anyone, no investments. Just cars, vacations, houses, whatever you want, but only for you. Wait, so I can't buy anything for my family? Or even, like, a birthday card for someone? What if I explain to everyone what's happening so that they don't hate me lol? Not allowed. You have to be super selfish for a year. If you don't spend all $100 million, or if you tell anyone the rules, you lose everything. What if my sister needs money for, say, life-saving treatment? I can't help. No, if you do, you lose all the money and everything you bought. It has to all be for you. You buy a house, your spouse can't live there. Buy a plane, you're flying solo. So what happens at the end of the year? If you successfully spend $100 million and don't tell anyone the rules, you get to keep the remaining $1 billion. Then you can explain everything. So, would you do it? Can you?
what do you think?
I'll do it.
You do it? Could you handle it?
What? Spending $100 million?
Your mom would kill you.
I have a next 900 billion. 900 billion.
Yeah, but what I'm
she
saying
doesn't
is,
know that.
you have to go a full year
Uh-huh.
without spending on anybody else.
Just yourself.
But I think what I would do is buy
Everybody
like
hate you.
I think I'll just buy one thing that's worth $100 million, like a company. I'll buy like a huge company that's worth $100 million.
Okay, so you're just gonna and do what with it though?
I'll run the company now.
Yeah, but I guess you'd secretly do it. I guess I get that is
That's the thing.
a smarter way to go about it.
Yeah. Buy a company that
you
works.
have to stay living the same life for the next
year.
though.
Why?
Because you have to get through the year before.
Oh, I have
It's
to get
not
to.
the spending the
You
You
100
don't get the
million.
rest of the money until after the year. So it's remember you get 1.1 billion,
Mhm.
and of that 1.1 billion, the first 100 million you have to spend in the first year.
So for the first year, I'll just go on then one time, and I'll buy the company that's worth $100 million,
Okay.
and now I own that company. Niggas be like, "You,
You just do it at the end of the year.
how'd you own that company?" I don't know.
Just like don't use the 100 million at all.
Yeah. Okay. So
just kinda
let's say you
negotiate
own
the
this
whole time.
company.
Nah, I'd use it. I
I'm
promise.
saying you got to stay. You can't change your lifestyle then, otherwise everybody would know.
No, that's what I'm saying. Do it at the end of the year.
Mhm.
Like quite literally spend the whole year negotiating to get to 100 million, and then like
Although
Q4, you buy it,
Also-
and then just for that last quarter, you just have to wait it out.
it's easy to say
Yeah.
just buy $100 million company. Realistically, good luck.
Yeah, I mean, but think about it. If I have the money, I have the assets, I have the
Mhm.
means, I can. It doesn't have to be exactly 100
No.
million. I can go into like getting.
Where are you
like,
gonna get the rest?
Hmm?
You only get $100 million.
No, I mean like maybe a company lower than $100 million.
Maybe like a
but then
$50 million
I pay, like a broker or something to help me do with the numbers.
Okay.
So like then all of it's not as hard because $100 million company is a little bit harder to acquire by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But a
Not really.
$20 million company using like $70 million on like hiring people to help you acquire this company, which would
It's ridiculous, by the way.
I'm trying to just split it up where it's not completely even because honestly, I was trying to go lower company because it's easier to acquire a lower company, but then you're paying high for no reason. But
No, you wouldn't pay. It'll never be cost you more to get
I mean,
somebody
like-
to help you with it, though.
that's what I mean. Like
You'd have
it's
to buy-
it's a weird split because you'd have to buy a high company with lower paid.
not necessarily low.
There's a
Well, yeah.
balance at a certain point.
That's
I don't know
not,
what it
that's
is,
not a
but-
bad idea, but then my thing is you pretty much won't see the benefits of that $100 million company right away. Because once again, the benefits can't indirectly benefit other people still.
Yeah.
That was his whole thing.
Like so like
When
So
my
yeah.
company starts making money, I can't use it on other people now.
You can't use it on anybody else. So like that's what I'm saying. You'd pretty much have to live the same lifestyle
I mean, but that's why I mean do it at the
for a
like
year.
finalize at the end of the year, right?
What does that matter?
Because then the year's up. I spent 100 million. Now I get the billion.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter whether it's at the beginning or the end. You still have to lead the same lifestyle for that whole year. Is my point.
Yeah, that's fine.
That'd
I
be hard.
just have 100 mil sitting in the bank. I know.
And then
I'm
still
good-
going to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
9 to 5.
I know. I'm good at that point, bro. I'm good at that point. I could continue working and just be like, like
I could just
When this
purposely
shit's- when this year's
get
over-
fired from my job.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have any money.
Oh yeah.
yeah, no, you have no money. But I mean, then again, that's also part of the balancing cost, right? Because I can still afford to pay I can still live the regular life
Yeah,
just
but
without a job. Like,
How would
instead
you
of going to work-
possibly explain it to me?
how am I gonna? Why do I have to explain it to you?
Because when I found out you lost your job, I'm
You wouldn't
like,
know I lost my job.
Wait, you still gonna go? To
I will just disappear 8 hours a day. What do you want from me?
Like,
I come back, my bills are paid, everything's
Yes.
good.
realistically, he really could go park up in a parking lot.
True,
I'm
true.
not
We're not
Man's
talking
outing
about.
himself.
We're not talking
Years
about a
ago.
couple weeks. We're not talking about a couple of weeks or even a month.
Yeah, a year.
A year of doing this would be very difficult.
Savon, I could spend 8 hours. Guess what? You guys don't know what I'm doing with my money. I could spend 8 hours throughout the year, or a day throughout the year, at like a ranch far in the north of Ontario and just learning how to drift because I have money I can spend on cars, a track, everything by myself. You
Yeah,
guys
but-
would just think I'm at work, and then I come back. I'm tired from work.
I don't.
Mm.
You're making it sound way easier than it is. Because like most of the great shit in life, it's only great if you can share it. with
I
people,
understand
right?
that, but I have to suffer through a year of being selfish to just get thing.
Yeah, so I
to
would just
be able to share with everybody. Now we
Yeah.
have a Billy, bro. We're good.
I would
Family's
just be,
good.
I'd just be selfish, though. That's my point.
Hmm?
I would just be selfish.
What'd you do? Yeah.
I'd be rich as fuck.
You come here full Gucci, everything. Like, y'all broke niggas.
I'd be like, yeah, I bought a house.
I'd
And
be
I'm
like,
buying cars.
Yeah, nah. See,
and then we'd
That's
say, yo,
just
tomorrow, where that
evil.
money come from?
evil man mentality right there.
Where that money come from?
Yeah.
I'd be like, I invested, or this guy at work hooked me up.
I would
The
rob
biggest problem is that you'd be like, yo, buy me this, and I'd be like, nah.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like,
I would definitely do that.
I'd rather just
I would definitely do that.
I'd rather just live a secret life.
See, my thing is, once the year was up, every single one of you guys would forget me, right?
Yeah, but what?
In
I
the
feel
moment, it would suck.
Like,
But
I'd be like, yo, this
I'd be
nigga
hated.
rich as hell.
I know, I'd be hated for that year, but I think I,
I
could
feel like
deal
it
with being
It
hated.
depends
That's
on
what
the
I'm saying.
level because you'd have to be able to explain it quick enough. Because I might cut you off at that point, bro. Because if you're strolling around with these millies
Mm.
and you're just being selfish about it, I think I'd get annoyed to the point where I
No,
cut you off, and
I
you
get you
have to
cut
be
me
able to
off.
explain to me.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I still might be like, bro, no,
No, you
bro,
wouldn't.
no, I don't
You
care, bro.
absolutely wouldn't.
You give me a bit of it, I would.
It
You
depends.
Absolutely.
After the year, you
A
know,
whole
like,
year-
I was just joking. I couldn't tell you.
Not even a
Here's
joke.
$1 million.
I'd be like,
"Oh."
look. I'd be like, yes. I was like, obviously, the X, Y, and Z. I couldn't do it. By the way, here's 100 million. And I'd be like, you obviously understood why I had to be the bad guy. I had to be the bad guy for 1 year. Afterwards, you'd be like, I get it. It's an Itachi situation, right? In the moment, you would hate him. In the moment, this is what Sasuke was. In the moment, you hate him.
Please.
But when you realize afterwards, you're like,
we'll talk about
okay.
it. another time.
You're like, fuck, I kind of get it. If I was in that situation, I would have to do the same.
I
You
could
know?
I could go into this
For-
Itachi situation the whole time, but
Mhm.
Itachi's a little worse. Yeah, you know, I'm not.
yeah, that's what I mean.
All I have to do is ignore you guys for a
Yeah,
year.
that's different. Yeah, that's different. That's
All I have to do is
different.
ignore you guys for a year for us to be billionaires. You know, like
I guess.
you
Yeah,
know,
I get
that's
that.
light work in
Mhm.
comparison. I'm not saying it's on the same level, but it's the same concept. Is what I meant.
Yeah, I understand that. To be honest, it could go either way.
So I can't imagine anyone who wouldn't forgive me after the year, because it's not like I have to be rude to you guys. I just can't spend on you. So I'd be like, yeah, I'd have a nice car. Yeah, I'd have a nice house. And honestly, yeah, I wouldn't work, and I'd probably go on vacations. And you guys would hate me.
Yeah, because like, this nigga Tavon's got on another vacation and he
You'd be
didn't bring
"I can't
us.
believe Tavon." I feel like some of you'd be like, nah, this doesn't make sense because of who
You'd
I
get caught.
am.
You get caught.
No. Because as long as I don't say anything, just because
You
you
won't
figure,
know.
just because you Sherlock your way into it, it's not my fault, you know. But I think I'd be all right being the bad guy temporarily. I'm already like that right now, guys. Not gonna lie. No, I'm stubborn. I'm the mean one. I ain't giving nobody money. I'm sorry, but
It was match up.
yeah. You'd be like, it sounds about Tavon. You know? And then the year after, you'd be like, yeah, okay, this makes even more sense.
Yeah.
You're like,
more like
like there was something missing before.
The
Like, it
issue
just
is, I feel like
didn't
I'd be too damn spiteful. I would start like popping his tires on his new car.
And honestly, I'd be fine with it too. I'd complete like if I came out and I saw like if I came by the house and my fucking Lamborghini tires were popped, like yeah, this is just gonna be my life for the next year. I know it. But yeah, I think I would do it. Yeah, so like I was saying, my take is definitely I'd just be the bad guy. I'd be the bad guy for that year, and then I think you guys would all understand me after I explained
It'd
it.
be so difficult.
It would be difficult, but like I think JJ's option was a good shout too. To be honest, like find the company, chilling on it. It's just shitty that you'd have to wait for your life to really upgrade, and that year would be so difficult because like going into work and your boss is bitching at you, and little in the back of your mind, it's like I have $1.1 billion. Bro. I don't
And
need
counting.
this. I don't need this. I could just uppercut homie right now and just walk out. But anyways,
Nah, fuck that. I'm buying this company.
yeah.
Guess what? Give me a buck. We're doing deals right now.
That's what I'm saying. If I buy the company, my job would instantly go up. I'd become the boss of that company.
But then what I'm saying is that, like, as far as like, how would we all of a sudden be okay with JJ all of a sudden being a CEO? I'd be like, what?
You'd be a CEO with no money as well because you said $100 million company, right?
Yeah, but my company is big as hell. I'd buy a 20 million making that much money.
That doesn't mean you owning the company doesn't mean that the funds from whoever owned it before gets transferred to you. You're still at your current bank account. Now you're at a higher position. So your next pay is going to
My next pay is going to be blessed.
It's going to be dope.
Yeah, but at the same time, the proceeds or anything that benefits, so your income from that,
I can't use it on nobody.
Can't share it with nobody.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'd be the same situation as me, where you'd have to pretend you're not a CEO and just have a fake CEO be the leader or whatever, or you'd upgrade your life and be like, I'm sorry guys, like I'm rocking all this new fucking clothes. I got my R8.
There's no way you're
I'm buying two. I can't lie, I'm buying two.
He just pull up in a different color spider hoodie. He's like,
yeah, exactly.
Another one?
For Spider, if you're rocking $100 million,
$100 million.
Versace.
I'm rocking Chrome Hearts, Versace.
I'm saying that's him trying to hide it.
Yeah. Vivi, what about you?
Honestly, I feel like I was thinking about it, hearing all your answers to it, and I'm like, what road would I want to go down? And I feel like I would do a mixture where I would try and lead a similar life to the one I'm living now, but hide it and fund it with my money. So, for example, for me, I would probably just start investing a crap ton in my music. Even I might buy myself streams. Okay, at one song, and then that way, if people ask me where the money came from, like I had one song that blew up, and they were like, "Okay," and I would be like, "All right, that's cool."
Now you gotta live with industry plan allegations.
Listen, I don't care, but that's not the point because afterwards, when I get $1 billion, I really don't become an industry plan. Okay, but I think I would go that route just because I feel like people seeing the money slowly go into it, it would. I'm trying to save myself as much as questions because for me, I know once people start asking me questions, I'm like, I'm gonna tell you so bad. I'm the person you can't tell secrets, or at least about gift stuff, because I want to tell you so bad.
Yeah.
So I would be like,
I gotta poke a hole in the thing. It ends up like the same thing as JJ's company, where now you're getting that income from the music or whatever. You still can't use that money on anybody but yourself.
That would be fun. I would disguise it as like being under like a company or something like that, like a record. Like the money I'm getting isn't for me yet. It's supposed to go back in because I have to pay back my music loans or something.
I think the hole that comes in these ideas is that you guys aren't deep in how much money $100 million dollars is.
What I'm going with more than anything is the time frame. $100 million in a year. Yes, that's still way more than I'd be able to
question though. I got a question.
But
say I buy like a new house, but I buy like a big ass mansion. Can you guys live in that mansion with me?
No.
Damn. That was the thing.
That's
why he literally said, like,
you can't live in.
If you buy a house, your spouse ain't living in that house with you.
It's just you.
Only you can live in that house.
I'm telling you, secret life, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I would just buy myself a little studio, have myself a studio space.
Forget the headache. I'm just gonna be the villain. I'm gonna let you guys hate me for this.
I can't be the villain. We've proved this with your negotiation earlier today. I can't be the villain.
This guy
can't haggle for shit. I can't haggle for shit.
This guy's gonna attack me because I haggled.
No. I'm not saying you're wrong for it. I'm saying I can't do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Those are things I can't do. I'd have to do the secret life. You guys would be so annoyed that I'm coming home at 8 p.m.
That's what I'm saying. I was just recording music the whole time. I'd still go do my job thing. All of a sudden, I'd be like, yo, I've been saving up in my job. I got a new, paid for some studio time. Let's go. But I've been had that. That's my studio we're in. This is actually mine.
In-house engineers.
Honestly, it is still really hard to spend $100 million quietly. Like,
oh yeah,
I don't know how.
Yeah, because I'm gonna want stuff.
Not even just want stuff. Like, if you buy a $20 million house, let's say you buy one of those mega mansions. It's public knowledge. Everybody would know.
Not even just
that house.
That in the actually exactly what I'm saying. Like,
especially like a spotlight thing like that. Like it's whatever. If you're buying a regular $1 million house,
Yeah.
But if you buy the house next to Drake's house,
Hey, but if I buy a cruise liner,
you can't afford a cruise liner for $100 million.
What's a cruise
a
liner?
lower one.
No, you can't.
How much is a cruise liner?
Look at that.
those
Search up how much a cruise
trust, you
liner
can't.
is.
No,
Mega yachts go.
I
A
figured.
cruise liner is a mega yacht. Like regular yachts go for millions of dollars.
Yeah, 100 million's a lot of money, man.
Bro,
I could get a low level. Okay, fine, like a small mega yacht.
maybe you could buy a mega yacht for like $100
I
million.
don't know. I feel like
Or
maybe-
buy a private jet, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like, although it would be tough, I know the amount of money it would eventually be tough to kind of spend, but I feel like I'd be able to. Like, I feel like I could quietly spend. You know how much money I spend on ordering food alone?
No,
Yay!
you don't even spend.
Yay!
I promise you don't spend like.
Hey,
50,000.
tomorrow, you remember
But
that
that's the thing.
$400 difference we was talking about?
Hmm?
$400 difference we was talking about earlier?
Go for it.
When we were in the car?
What?
About how much I spend?
Oh yeah.
I feel like it would be easy in that sense because I would just do things that I've been wanting to do.
Search how much does it cost? How much does a mega yacht cost or a cruise? That's
Why did auto complete? How much is queso weigh?
Leave so alone.
YACTH or CHT. $96.5 million.
That's the most expensive.
But that's
Ranging
no,
from 100,000.
That's not a cruise. That's a mega yacht.
Yeah,
Mega
range from
yachts are-
100,000, 117,000.
Yeah, because that's probably a regular yacht.
Yeah,
A
I
mega-
could still get one below.
My point was that like
That's 96 mil.
You're not getting a cruise liner.
I just meant like a big boat that cost a lot.
Yeah, I remember looking it up when I was on the Carnival cruises, and they range from like $250,000 to $1 billion. Like they're stupid expensive. These things have like 20 floors though, right?
Yeah,
And like,
I just meant like I know that nobody in my vicinity is searching up who recently bought a big ass yacht.
Nah.
yeah, they're not.
Like there are people that definitely like I get a big ass house, a mansion, or whatever.
People know.
Something's gonna come up where like, who owns this big ass mansion? And my name's on the list.
The secret life is just too much work. Not gonna lie to you guys. That's why.
I don't think it's too
I
much
feel
work,
it's easier for
Mm,
me.
and no, it's not. It's
bro. Fiber internet at a different house.
You're
Playing the maxed out computer stuff.
yeah, but what you're talking about is not even pennies to
I
$100 million.
understand that, but what I'm saying is that alone.
Okay, let's say you buy the biggest house you could probably find. And
I know
let's,
it's
for
hard
whatever
to spend
reason,
100 million.
Let's say it's 20 million. Nothing else you can buy is going to be even relatively close. Like unless you're buying like 25 Bugattis and
Yeah.
the $3 million model ones, which they probably wouldn't sell you 25 of them. They'd probably only have like 5 on deck. Do you know how hard it is going to be to spend after that? Because food talks, that's nothing.
Yeah,
Bro, I be going to Nobu every day. What are you talking about?
Going to know
You're not taking in what $1 million is.
That's
You're
Nobu
not
every day
taking-
wouldn't do anything.
100 million is a lot to spend.
That's why I'm like, I
It's
don't-
Like,
damn near impossible to spend.
nothing.
throughout the
Even
year.
if you spent $1,000 a day on food, that's only $365,000.
True.
That's only a third of 1 million.
Bro, I'm buying
Yeah,
buying
everyone's
land
$1,000 a day on
That's what I'm
food.
saying.
I'm
I'm doing
buying
a
land.
combination.
I'm making drift court. I'm making a dream house.
I'm
Mm.
going to Jamaica every day.
But at the same time,
How are you gonna be able to hide that?
You're not hiding that at all.
Bro, I'd buy. No, wait.
That's all you need.
I could get it. Buy my private jet,
okay.
and then I'd go to school. I wouldn't go to school. Private jet, Jamaica. Private jet back before school ends. Trust. That's best.
Private jet.
Yeah.
Nah.
Still not even hitting a range.
Private
like-
jet's not even that expensive too. Remember, I swear T-Pain was showing a private jet to charter a private jet to what, 114,000?
Mhm.
Yeah,
But
but I
that's
could do
the
that.
charter one. Buying one is in the millions.
Yeah, buying one's in the millions.
I'm gonna buy one.
let's say it's 15 million to buy a jet.
You still
Mhm.
have a lot of money to spend.
You still
Yeah.
got 85 million. 85.
But
Let's
that's
say
what I'm
you
saying,
buy
bro.
a house for 20.
Compound, bro.
You've still got 65 million. Let's say you buy 20 fucking cars that are $500,000 each. You still have $55 million. What are you spending after that? 55 more
I think
million.
You're looking at it at the wrong sense. Yeah, I'm gonna buy cars. Yeah, I'm gonna buy food. I'm gonna buy
Food,
luxuries and
don't
stuff
count food.
I'm just saying luxuries and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I am buying a large plot of land and I'm making. You remember
No,
Rob
but
Deerdeck's
my
thing?
thing is, the problem with that is that either you're scaling too low or you're scaling too high, because you can't buy massive pieces of land are millions. Like,
Yeah, I have 100 million.
yeah, but if you buy, let's say you buy, like, you can search it up right now. I've looked on Retailer or Realtor. Sorry,
Relator.
Taylor.
yeah, Realtor. Like, you can buy like 200 acres, but it's like 50 million or something.
Yeah.
And then to build anything on that, you'd probably spend the rest of your money. And that's
Yeah.
assuming you can find people who will bill you everything up front. So remember, like, they're going to be like, okay, we can build on it. It's going to take 12 months. And they'll be like, all right, we'll charge you for 10% now, and you'll pay the rest throughout.
Mm.
So, okay, let's say that's your biggest cost you're going to find. That's 50 million. It's either they're going to charge you 50 million or like 500 million. Your middle ground is what I'm saying you're missing. But like I said, theoretically, I don't want to get into the like nitty gritty of it.
Yeah, this is.
But yeah, it is a good option. It's still very hard to keep a secret for one, if you're gonna go that route, and it's hard to like manage or finesse with keeping it a secret.
It'd be a tiresome endeavor.
Just like,
but it's just like
well,
I'd rather go through that than have to deal with the hate or going to still having to go to work because I spent it all.
Honestly, I wouldn't be worried about the family hate because I know you guys will all forgive me. Be the friend hate that'd be.
Yeah, that as well. Honestly, I could hide that much easier from my friends. I would just start being able to
hiding it would be easier from friends, but what I'm saying, taking the hate from friends would be very difficult.
That's what they find out. They would never find out. My friends would never find out.
If you're trying to hide it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hide it. I'd have a massive house and throw a party.
And then none of us can't come.
No, you can come to the party.
No, we can't.
Either you can't live
in the
there.
house.
You can't own it or live. Like, you can't be a part. Like, I can host a party, let's say, and you can come and be like, shit, Devon, how'd you get all this stuff? I'd be like, none ya. Don't worry, don't watch about it. Enjoy yourself at the party. And you can be like, oh shit, yo, Devon, I see you got like 12 fucking Ferraris in your garage. Can I have one? Like, no. They absolutely cannot have one.
Yeah, none, bro.
Can I just drive one around for a week? Nah.
You see, I couldn't do that. That's why Secret Life, bro.
Yeah, Secret Life.
We're gonna chill down here, have a couple beers.
Yeah, but
on you guys.
And spend $100K just on some pizza for no reason.
$100K on a pizza.
Fucking Gordon Ramsay himself making that pizza. Have Gordon Ramsay himself making that pizza.
That's exactly what it'd be like. All right, guys, I gotta go. I got plans. I got guests coming over.
I'm like Gordon Ramsay.
Pull up. Gordon Ramsay's flights come in, and I paid him. I flew him out.
Oh, God.
Oh, all right. Good topic. What? Moving on to our fun section of the podcast.
I know you guys are expecting me to edit these sounds.
Put crickets when he does that, please.
So,
it's
we're on to our trying new things section. This one, not too bad, a little unique. I saw it and I was just like, I'm gonna give it a go. So we found boom wrap snacks, and this we got your boy Ricky Rose. Nose.
It's got a flavor that'll punch you in the face.
free stuff. No. Anyway, sweet chili, lemon pepper, Rick Ross, Wrap Snacks. They had the Drake ones. You know I would have bought them. But anyways.
This one's got a flavor that'll punch you in the face.
The
Oh
goal
my
is to
gosh.
be rich forever. Okay? That's what it says on here. I don't know what these taste like.
I'm assuming it
Hey,
tastes like sweet
hey,
chili
that
lemon
reaction
pepper.
to one.
380 calories for one bag. That's a crazy
lot.
amount. Probably tastes delicious.
Oh,
yeah.
Anyways.
We gotta talk about.
What?
I didn't look at it until after the last week's episode. You know, we tried all the cokes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know how much sugar is in that orange cream?
How much?
Uh,
39 grams.
That's actually a bad amount of sugar for one
39?
can.
For one
If
can
you
is
look
crazy.
at the can at the front, it literally shows a symbol that says "Look at the back" because it has high sugar content. It tells you to look at the back.
That's actually crazy.
I'm like, oh really? I looked at the back. I'm like, oh my, 39 grams of sugar.
That's crazy.
That's a really red chip.
Punishment game coming up.
Oh no, I'm
Loser
scared.
has to drink a whole can. Okay? Just chug, sorry.
Of what? Oh, that.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, so I could have a fucking seizure.
So my legs.
Oh.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
guys.
Old man.
No, I'm not an old man. Listen. Listen. I go into the gym and my legs are on fire. Okay, trust me.
Remember,
Uh,
cut back to when he was talking about going on walks and
Grab
stuff.
8.
Yeah, grab something.
I
Might
didn't.
as well.
I don't need to.
Wait, don't taste
I
it
need
yet.
it, I need
Maybe
it.
to just chomp on them.
Anyways, so let's
Sounds
give
good.
these chips a try. Once again, sweet chili, lemon pepper flavored, Rick Ross Wrap Snacks. Let's go. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
That weird as hell. That weird as
It
hell.
has a weird taste in the mouth.
It feels like a ketchup chip that's gone sour
It's
a
not
little bit.
terrible, but
You can
Maybe you
just
guys
taste
try another
super
one.
artificial.
Yeah, it
For
tastes really
me?
artificial.
I don't know why.
I taste no lemon pepper.
I'm tasting. It tastes like. Hear me out, crazy.
Mm.
Tastes like what a fish tank smells like.
Why?
Why would you say that?
I'm not
I don't
getting
know
that.
why.
I'm not getting that.
He's right.
know
too,
why.
dog. He's right too.
It smells like fish food. Don't say that.
Fish flakes.
This is a miss. I can't imagine a single person who'd be like, yo, this is my favorite chip.
Yeah, no.
I think the issue is there's too much lemon in it.
Yeah, it tastes like literally a lemon square when I first start biting it, and then just ketchup chips.
Yeah. Ketchup chips go way
I have
harder than
no
this.
sweet.
I
No,
really
they
should.
don't. No, they do not. What? Ketchup
Okay.
chips are horrible.
Anyways,
Crazy.
They're horrible.
By the way,
He
we
just
live
put
in Canada.
He put Canada on his
Canada.
back right there.
If you don't
He's
know,
gonna-
ketchup
like,
chips go
Get
hard.
at me. I will argue with each and every one of you.
Ketchup chips go so. Have you
No,
had them recently?
Yes, I've had ketchup chips. They're horrible
They're
and
good.
tangy. And
They're-
why would I want a tangy
They're
chip?
so good. What do you mean?
So good.
Tangy's good though.
No, not on a chip.
All right, no. Now we're just gonna have to go into a little bit of a tangent. What chip do you think is good?
What's a good chip flavor?
For me, I always like cheesy stuff. So, but like other
Oh, this man is the zesty cheddar ass
These
nigga.
are hot
they
Cheetos.
do taste good though.
That's
Okay.
why eating the zesty cheddar.
I do like those ones. Those ones taste good.
That
Goes-
orange bag.
Mm. I ain't none of that.
One that
Ketchup
smell like
chips go
feet.
hard. I
No,
can't believe you
no.
don't like ketchup chips.
I
These are
I
so
don't like
good.
them.
They're the number
so
2
good.
chip.
so
After-
good.
Or the barbecue chips. Barbecue chips are good
Barbecue
too.
Doritos, bro. Actually, sorry, number 3. Sweet chili gets 2.
Sweet chili gets 1.
Mm.
Sweet chili heat.
I can eat 4 bags of the barbecue. I get 2 bags of sweet chili heat in, and my tongue is on fire, and like it hurts. Like it's like eating 3 pineapples.
Sweet chili heat number 1. Number 1. Number 2. Harvest cheddar sun chips.
I knew his ass was going to do with them
Harvest
loud
cheddar
ass
sun
bags.
Harvest cheddar sun chips. Number 3. We're bringing it back for the Cool Ranch. Cool
Yeah,
Ranch.
I like Cool Ranch too. I can't
Ranch
lie.
is pretty fire.
So wait,
A lot of people hate on it.
What? Sweet chili
Cool
Heat's-
Ranch?
Sweet chili heat's number 1 flavor. Cool Ranch is good. Like, I'm not a ranch kind of guy.
Me either.
I blue cheese all day over ranch.
Nah,
I don't know
about that. I don't like
I
either.
blue cheese.
Blue cheese all day over ranch. But Cool Ranch chips is pretty solid. I can't hate it.
The barbecue Doritos are the best flavors ever.
No, barbecue bold, nah. They're all right.
Bowl barbecue goes crazy.
They're all right. They're all right.
You know
Nah, bro.
what's actually funny?
I get sick of them.
In the U.S., it's different color bags.
Yeah.
Oh.
So in the
I didn't know that.
U.S., Sweet Chili Heat's the purple bag,
Which doesn't make any sense.
and the black bag is Bold Barbecue.
Oh, Sweet Chili Heat's the black bag. The smoky black bag.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For us, for them, it's
Yeah.
the other way around.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm a Dorito flavor hater.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been silent on this since high school when everybody come in with those every flavor of the ranch Doritos. I only like the original Doritos.
Nacho cheese?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? That's not even the original. There's one that's
Which one's-
unflavored.
Oh
Yeah.
no, those ones are nasty.
Yeah.
There's an
Yeah.
unflavored Dorito.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
At the end, like, Doritos are just tortilla chips.
Yeah, it's just a tortilla.
Like, same Tostitos that you see,
Uh-huh.
that's a Dorito.
Just a
Dust
triangle.
on it.
But we've, like, conditioned ourselves that the nacho cheese flavor means real Doritos.
That's
That-
real
but
one.
it's nacho cheese.
Mm-hmm.
That one is, I get it. That one's a classic.
That's the
It's a
only
cult
one I
classic.
like.
It's fire. But
The ones taste aggressive.
When I see the purple bag, I grab the purple bag.
No.
my thing is, Sweet Chili Heat was the only one where I was like, damn, I'll choose this over nacho cheese. I really would.
Mm.
Have you had the barbecue yet?
Yeah, barbecue's good. I just get sick of it faster than I get sick of like any of the other ones. Like I can eat, like honestly, I'm thinking Halloween time. So little Halloween bags. Eat a bunch of nacho cheese. I can eat.
Oh, I forgot.
Unlimited
that.
sweet
There's another
chili.
chip. There's another chip that I can put up.
I also like the Cool Ranch. I can eat almost unlimited,
Mhm.
but Sweet Chili Heat I can eat all day, and it's got the perfect little bit of spice.
That's just
You're saying there's another chip?
Yeah, I thought about this chip, the popcorners, bro.
Okay.
The popcorners.
But
chips.
that's a different thing.
My god!
Popcorners are really good.
I bought a Costco bag.
Same.
I ate a Costco bag.
Those are different.
Popcorners are pretty solid chips.
Those are the ones I run back into.
But you know
the
what's weak
convenience
as
store.
hell? You know what's weak as hell?
Hmm.
Fucking wraps now. What it is?
I'm telling you, she got a dab of
Ain't
ranch.
many times where I don't reach for another chip. I'm a big back enjoyer, you know?
Hold on, we're gonna rephrase that one. You're a big back. You are not a big back enjoyer.
I am a part of the Big Mac clan, crew, clique, whatever. And the fact that I'm not even considering reaching for it, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a bag of hickory sticks.
Oh, that's a bold statement.
Hickory sticks is
Hickory
crazy.
sticks are so bad.
They're,
Yeah, handful of them
Make
bitches
upset.
jabbing up your jaw.
You might as well just go for the salt and vinegar chips.
I
And
fuck with salt and vinegar chips.
No.
I don't mind salt and vinegar chips.
Why would I want to cut my mouth like
Okay.
with a chip? Literally, if I eat
You're
too
eating
many,
sweet chili heat.
no,
That's the
not
same
the-
thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Cutting up your tongue,
Salt
bro.
and vinegar.
Yeah, salt and vinegar does make the top of my mouth feel like it's disintegrating.
You
Obviously,
can't.
yeah.
You can only.
Vinegar.
You can only eat a
It's
small
clean.
bag version. Okay, if you eat a giant bag of salt and vinegar chips, you're done.
Obviously.
Your tongue is done.
Yeah.
I can eat 2 bags of sweet chili heat before that happens. And that's because it's spice. It's not freaking tang. Okay.
Hey, and the only salt and vinegar I will never have in my life, again at least, is the Miss Vicky's one.
Miss Vicky's.
That one's too flavorful.
Although, honorable shout, Miss Vicky's jalapeno
Jalapeno?
been going.
Since middle school.
And it's been fought. Miss Vicky's is proper. They've been doing kettle cooked back when everybody was just doing regular, and they've been doing it well. Them crunchy ass chips go hard.
Yeah, they're good.
So, like, can't hate them.
Miss Vicky's does go hard still.
All right, yeah. So big L on this. Rick Ross, I'm sorry. You and Drake, you fire. You and Chips, my boy.
I think he just lives too much in the lemon pepper, bro. He's just,
And I think lemon pepper on its own could have been a thing.
yeah, I think it's just a sweet chili lemon pepper.
Sweet chili lemon pepper. It's too confusing.
You're trying to switch the flavors on me.
It's too
Yeah.
confusing, bro. I spent like $3.50 on this piece of shit bag. Man. Anyways,
I'm gonna hang that bag up in my room. I'm gonna empty the chips out.
all right. Moving on to the last section of the podcast, the music section. We are music friendly people, and I know anybody who's watching this will be like, yo, these guys haven't been talking anime. We used to talk anime all the time. Don't worry.
We only talk
Okay.
about anime when JJ's not here.
No, I like anime. Don't
Anime
do that.
chat is around the corner. Promise you, we will come back. It's just we can't chat anime every week or else we'll run out. Anyways,
And honestly, I don't watch that much anime anymore.
so he doesn't. I still.
Yeah, no, that's all.
Anyways, moving on to the music section of this week. This music topic actually comes from Speak of the Devil, JJ. He came with this pretty sick topic, and so we're gonna shout it out. The music segment was fire songs from underground slash less known artists. So just to preface this, I know we're gonna say some artists, and people are gonna be like, "This person is huge. They have like this kind of a following." It's not necessarily that they're a nobody or they're a SoundCloud rapper, or they could be huge, but maybe we feel that they just need a little more recognition or love.
Mhm.
So don't worry too much if we say a certain artist and you're like, nah, they're huge. It's not hate. It's all love. We're just trying to spread awareness.
Don't worry,
shout out
we
our
won't have Drake on it.
Maybe. Anyways, so jumping right into it, since it was your topic, I think you should roll us off, JJ.
All right.
What is your first nominee recommendation, shout out for less known artist or song?
I'm gonna go with this guy I found off TikTok. I won't lie.
TikTok, okay.
And he kind of reminds me of Frank Ocean a little bit. And his name's Jay Wild, and the song I'm going with is Numb.
Jay Wild. You've told me.
Yes,
about Jay Wild.
I recommended these to you.
Was it you? Was it you or was it TikTok?
I recommended it to you a while back. Not that song, the Who's Loving You.
It was you. It wasn't TikTok. I'm wrong. It was you.
Right. Jay Wild. Song is called Numb. Let's kind of take it in.
Something, anything, give me what you got. Again, I want to feel.
Numb by Jay Wild.
Jay Wild can sing, man.
So
He
nice,
can
I like
really
that.
sing, man.
It's pretty solid.
He's got that voice, bro. He does need more recognition, to be honest. I don't even listen to as much as I should be listening to it of him.
Okay.
That's nice. I like his voice.
All right, in that same fashion, we're gonna mix it up. I know usually somebody else is next, but I think I'm gonna do the next song here.
So you're typically second.
No, I'm not.
No, you're third. JJ's
First.
typically second.
Yeah.
My artist is, once again, like I prefaced, it's not necessarily an unknown artist, but I think deserves a little bit more recognition. He's a UK singer, R&B singer. I actually learned him from the S&G podcast. Artist's name is Odile, and the song is "Blame You." When I say this song's fire. Anyways, let's take it in.
I was certain you were worth the try. You became the best and worst part of my life.
That is "Blame You" by Odile.
I've actually never heard Odile before, but I do like him. I'm not gonna lie. He gives the wholesome version of Brent Faiyaz vibes.
Very much that. He has a few other songs that I've listened to that were fire. This is probably one of my favorites. Granted, I probably listened to it most, but Odile can sing, and then he gets that Afro influence, so that Afro beats fire.
He actually sings well with it. Like he goes with a good flow on the Afro beats. It does give that vibe.
Yeah, so that's my recommendation. If you don't know him, that's your opportunity. Search him up, listen to his stuff. But if you do know him, like I said, I know he's not as small as some of the other recommendations that could have been said, but I feel like there's quite a bit, especially in our group, who doesn't necessarily know him. All right, moving on. Next, let's hear from Vivi.
Yeah.
What is your nomination recommendation? Shout out.
Mine, the first one I'm gonna do is by an artist I found maybe a year or two ago. She only has a few 100K like monthly listeners, but I love all the songs she puts out. And the one I'm gonna shout out is called "Shampoo" by Ilya. 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 I think that's how you pronounce it.
Shampoo, but wait. Spell the name for me.
Ilya. Like Ilya. Ilya, I think.
Ilya.
Yeah, Ilya.
I think so.
Ilya.
It honestly could be either way because
Yeah, so I'm like,
very up for interpretation. It depends on how she pronounces it.
yeah. If I'm saying that wrong, I am sorry.
Because it could be Ilya, and then there's like Isla, because like Tyler.
That's
Fucking
Did
shit.
it?
Yeah, sorry.
I thought something was exploding.
Sorry.
It's on YouTube. I had to
Yeah,
go
it's
on
not on
YouTube.
Spotify.
Yeah, it's not on YouTube. I mean, Apple either.
Oh no, Apple Music. Yeah.
Your hungry heart was overfed. Say you made your bed, you got the lie in it.
All right. Ilya, whatever. I'm sorry, not to sound disrespectful. However you say her name.
Mhm.
It's a pretty fire song.
Yeah.
I love it. I found it randomly on Spotify, like mixed in, and I was like, "This is I don't know. Spotify really knows who I am. This is good."
I found myself bobbing or like just flowing to the beat
Mhm.
without even like realizing it. So that's a good sign. I can
Mhm.
just go on to the beat flow, and I find my head bobbing to it. It's a very good sign.
Mhm.
All right, JC, you are up next. What is your
Right.
song, your recommendation, your shout out?
So I actually have a habit of listening to a lot of underknown artists. It's not like I'm a hipster type. I knew it before it was cool situation. It's more of like I come across these people and it's like, oh, the song is really good. I'm surprised nobody knows about this person. But I'll go with the first one. It's this lower tier or not lower tier, lower known artist.
Disrespect. But anyway.
ARDN. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's just ARDN, and the song is "Shine" featuring Sir. Another one of those artists that I'm like always.
Hey.
Always praising. I'm always praising Sir. Come on,
ARDN.
listen to the last few music ones. Sir's been littered throughout the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take in this song, Shine, by ARDN and Sir. It's a duo, not even a feature. Anyways, let's see.
All or nothing. Hard times wasn't hard enough. I saw you bluffing. Cards lie when the dummy shuffle. Bloody knuckles. I take flight if you running up.
Shine, ARDN, and Sir.
Man, you throw Sir on the chorus, you can't go wrong with it, man.
Honestly, I need Sir to get on a track with one of the mega artists because he needs more recognition.
Mhm.
Like, tell TDE to stop holding him, man.
Don't get me started on TDE. But anyways, if Sir could jump on a track with Cole or like Kendrick or
He has a song with
Drake,
Kendrick.
no, but like a song where they're like public and stuff like that,
Mm.
that'd be really sick.
Mhm.
All right, so moving into
Round two.
round two, JJ, what do you got for us as your number 2 recommendation or song of the week?
All right, I got this guy, and I learned of this guy from the Sidemen, so he's a UK artist, and it's gonna be JME, and the song's P.
Oh, JME, yeah.
Yeah,
And the songs, what's sorry?
P,
Like
JME?
just the letter P.
just a little P.
Oh, I see.
I was like, it better not be PE.
That's what I was saying. All right, let's take this song in.
If that's the case, I gotta take another one off the list.
What makes the world go round?
That song P. I think good song. It's a little kind of like just beaty, almost like trendy.
It's definitely like a faster paced beat. Something you'd see at like an EDM concert, not specifically, like, but something of that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
lots
also
of,
think-
super gassy.
I think he needs to
Chips
change.
fuck me up.
He needs to change the name of the song. Honestly, weak name. P, just the letter P, by the way.
I feel like
Easier
yeah,
to find, man.
I doubt that.
But
But
not a lot of
anyways.
people have a song called P.
That's true.
Okay, so my number 2 song now
Is-
is
Is it not Nini next? Or am I bugging?
no me. My number 2 song comes from actually a YouTube artist. I used to listen to his or watch his videos ages ago. He used to be one of those like go on a Omegle and sing to people kind of artists.
Mm.
And he came up with a few original songs. this one was just bars. I really liked it, and it's a different pace. It's slower. It's like a love song style, but it was so good. He has a few, but this is one of my favorites. Called "Sick of You."
By who?
Surreal Hess. His name is Surreal. Suriel. Surreal
I
Hess.
never heard of this person.
Cause I'm still not sick of you. Guess there's nothing you could do that can make me change my mind. Cause you're mine and I'm yours.
The song is pretty good. Like I say, Surreal
Yeah,
Hess,
good voice.
YouTuber. He's if you want to see some work, see his old school YouTube videos. Like I said, he sung a lot of covers, came up on Omegle. Now, and he's been writing his own songs. His songs are quality stuff. Honestly, if he were selling these songs, I'm sure he'd be the equivalent of Benny Blanco. Not gonna lie to you.
Damn.
He
That's
can
a high-
write
that's a high praise.
music.
It's a
This
high
guy-
praise, man.
I don't think he's the end all be all best singer. He's a good singer, but if he was selling these songs to Justin Bieber's and Ed Sheeran's, I think he'd kill it.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Like,
You
as
know?
a writer.
He's
Yeah,
a
really good
great
writer.
writer, and he's a good singer.
Okay, I
Mhm.
see it.
He's a
Makes
great
sense.
writer, good singer. So
That I can probably believe a bit more.
So I
Mhm.
respect that. But yeah, great artist. Surreal Hess, look him up. He's got great songs. Like I said, this is just one of the slow songs. He's got some other bangers, but yeah, check him out. All right, moving on quickly. So we're now on to VV. What is your second song of this music category today?
My second song is going to be one that kind of blew up on TikTok when it got a good amount of recognition from TikTok, but I feel like the song itself and the artists themselves aren't really getting that same transfer. So
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I feel like, I don't know, they just need more recognition. They came out with this, and it was, from what I know, it was like a music song. They're music students, and this was something they just produced, and it blew up, and they were like, wait, hold on, we have to actually make it a song now. But it's called Pink Like Suki by Pebbles and Tam Tam.
Pink like Suki.
That is a name.
Pink like Suki.
No,
Mhm.
Pebbles and Tam Tam.
Yeah. I love the. I didn't even think. I
Oh
didn't
my
realize it was
gosh,
their
I just
name.
realized Pebbles and Bam Bam.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
I didn't.
That's that. Drip, drip, come catch this. Drip, drip, drip.
That song's fire. Not
actually
gonna lie.
pretty
That song's actually pretty fire. Not
I'm
gonna
not
lie.
gonna lie, I'll be spinning the whip in that.
Dude, don't catch me driving home after work and have a clear road in front of me with this song playing. I'm going.
Pink like Suki, Pebbles and Tam Tam. That's pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, JC, round us off. What is your ending song for this?
Okay, it was a little bit of back and forth, but I have to go with this one artist. I don't know how, but I just found him on Spotify, one of those shuffle moments. But this song is called Rolling by Ryan Trey. Very underknown artist, but damn it, can he rap and sing. He can sing as well.
Rolling?
Yeah, so it's ROLLIN,
Mhm.
no G. Actually, is there a G? I think there might be a G.
Let me see. Just gonna do the YouTube version.
Baby, I got a backwood in my cup to move all this time, baby. You said you'll treat me just how I want and just how I like, baby.
Fire song. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I've heard you play this before.
I
This
definitely
this
have.
is a good song. Like I've listened to it in the car before.
It's got that car bass.
Yeah.
You playing in the
I
car,
think
it's got
so.
that nice bass to it.
For this round, honestly, I don't really have an honorable mention, just because it's kind of hard to have that many options for underground songs. What about you?
To be honest, I don't really have a specific honorable mention song. Just go check out the artist Aaron Ray, ARINRAY. Good artist.
JJ, you got
Good
any?
songs.
Yeah, this one's actually the most underrated. I found him on TikTok. And it would be Errol Holden. And the song would be Shabba Ranks Wonder Woman Bracelet. I have no quite named it that.
What crazy name.
Shabba Ranks Wonder Woman Bracelet. I don't know why.
And Vivi,
That sounds like misheard lyrics.
It does.
what you got for?
My recommendation, like honorable mention, would be another artist called Xenia. Her song "Can't Trust You" was like on replays since I don't know, the first day it came out, and I don't know why she doesn't have more recognition because that's such a good song. But yeah, Xenia, can't trust you.
Okay. And actually, I do have an honorable mention. VB's track. She is an artist. I know we mentioned it in early episodes if you watched, but yeah, she drops music. You should definitely take in her stuff. I think it's under Separate to VB.
Yes.
Separate to VB on all socials and
been on the screen a
Spotify
few
and
times.
stuff like that.
Mhm.
So you
Not
can check
doing
it out.
again, just check the description.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap the episode there, guys. Any closing remarks
Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson?
for what, boxing?
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Ali.
I'll go Ali.
I go Tyson.
Anyways,
Yeah.
thank you again for listening, watching, tuning in to the WDK podcast. I've been Tron,
I'm JC.
JJ.
BB.
and later days, guys. All right, we'll do a little break here. Clap for JC, and then there's a few different options.
What was that clap?
Editing. Hey, don't leave this in.
Leave it in. He bounced his hands.